close down my Discord again. Oopsie daisy. Okay, this is going to be a pretty short stream. Probably just about an hour long. Probably get 2 games in. And allow. Sorry, I keep closing this down. And I'm playing with Wiz tonight for probably 2 games. Because once the clock strikes midnight, it's time for this old guy to go to bed. Oh, I need to get my chat up so I can see my chat during the game. Stream chat. Because we're very high tech around here. Welcome. Alrighty. Let's move this down. Did I got my video? Okay, my audio is on. Okay. We're good to go, and I'm wearing my best white t-shirt for you guys. Oh, this is way off center. Alright. Okay, which god do you want me to be there, Wiz? Wiz? Oh, I need to make this window mode.
It's me. I need to run to this admin. I forget. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, let's try not to remember to close down my Discord. We'll just do random. Call it a night. There we go. Random, probably 2 games is about all we can afford. Did they approve my new emotes yet, Blossom Goose? You got me for just a short stream. I don't think they did.
6-month subscriber. Wow.
Yeah, see? I need to fix it though. Blossom, what you want a cooler icon for your name? What do you got? One of the dumb heroes? Because I was kind of messing around and testing things out. So I need to get some cool icon for the 6 month. Because otherwise you're just a hero.
What do you mean? Atlanta's a great hero. She's the best heroic age hero.
Oh, we got 7 people in this game? How are we going to play this? Hey, what's up, Zepchi? I'm starting later than normal tonight. I was supposed to play some tournament games 30 minutes before this with Wiz, who's also on the mic. But the opponents didn't show up, so we spent 30 minutes waiting for them. They didn't show up, so now we're gonna play just some random, probably 2 random games. You guys, before I click in any god choices, the game's about to start. Better hurry. Yeah, it was a no-show. I don't know. They might have not understood college football. See, I've never been into college football. I don't know if they misunderstood the time zone or what. Oh, you're lucky. The random gave me Greek, Zepchi. Oh, and I got Wiz on my team. All right. You got set. I don't. You can send a warning, I guess, if you want. It doesn't really matter to me. I'd just like to play some games. But me and Wiz have kind of crappy schedules, so it's not exactly. No recorded games today, sorry. Playing a couple games, Ian. We'll, actually, though, I think tomorrow, or maybe today, depending on where you're at, the finals of the RTS League is supposed to be played. So I should have some RTS League record a series for you guys. It would have to wait though until probably Tuesday night. which might be Wednesday, but it would be about 3 nights. No, Sunday. Yeah, 3 nights from tonight would be the RTS League finals. Why do I have this little thing that tells me to remove an ad? Remove an ad. What in the world is this? I got spam in my game. It's telling me to have an ad. You don't like team games? Oh, yeah, it is. It is team games. So sorry. What'd you say, Wiz?
Said it adds a new thing on Age of Mythology, a new feature I've missed out on.
I think it's from. I think my stupid antivirus has like pop-up ads, which maybe I need to get a different antivirus if I'm getting pop-up ads from my. Yeah, this is really lazy or leggy. Dang it! Are we even gonna get one game in tonight?
Yeah.
Well, who continued? Are you showing yellow ping with anybody?
Nah, they're all good to me.
I didn't see anybody lagging. Oh, you missed what I said. I didn't really say. I said I'd rather play these games. But the problem is with me and Wiz living in America and New Zealand, our schedules suck with people from Europe, and I think 3 of the people in our group are from Europe. So it's really hard to schedule, and they agreed to 3:30 GMT, which was 45 minutes ago, and never showed up. But I don't know if they thought it was 3:30 p.m. GMT, which wouldn't make much sense to me because that's not how GMT works. But I don't know. Well, we saved and exited this game.
Yeah, they're in land, by the way.
Oh, they're in land? Okay. Well, back to land we go. I mean, what are we going to do? If we're going to play with the same players, it's just going to lag again. Just saying. Well, an extended timeline won't make our schedules better. And then an extended timeline just kind of, from what I've seen, is extending timelines just gives more people time to not play their games. So the extending the timelines doesn't really make sense. I mean, if people wanted to play their games, but it was clear that it was 3:30, 03:30, which there's only one 03:30. So I don't need to mention AM or PM because 03:30 is 3:30 AM. And he even said that because he referenced how he wouldn't, because Wiz suggested 5:30, so I wouldn't be able to sleep very long. And I said 03:30, like, okay. So I don't know where the confusion came in. Because there is only one 03:30, which is why I kept saying it is 03:30. But whatever. No big deal. I just could have been playing some games in the meantime. I mean, I lost out on like the opportunity to play one team game because of them.
It's a disaster.
Yeah. Who's Dodd Savali? It reminds me of Saliva. Okay. Well, they wanted us. Zebji wanted Greek, so we'll do Greek. But the other time doesn't work for us, so. Too bad, so sad. This might just be one game, depending on how long this one takes. Though I did take a nap. I'm so old I took a nap today. Not that I'm really that old, but I took like an hour and a half nap in the afternoon. Oh, Wiz, you a big golfer?
I am not a big golfer. I've never played golf.
I went golfing for the first time in my life today. It was actually kind of fun. I wasn't exactly like good.
I thought you're good at everything.
Maybe if I played golf more, I'd be good. Like at first it was a hard time of actually like getting the ball. So my microphone is being shared. What in the world? What does that even mean? Are you hacking my microphone?
Yeah. My microphone's not working, so I'm using your one.
So at first I had a real hard time actually like lifting the ball off the ground. Like I was just hitting a bunch of bouncing balls down the down the course.
It's all about the angle, right?
So then, and then what sucks is it started raining, so we actually only got in like Dang it! This guy gave me trees and I didn't notice. I'm so good.
Come on, Chrono. Could have pinged it. My bad.
Oh, it was you! You should have just said! Huh?
I mean, I thought you hear the sound effect and everything.
Hey, calm your dogs.
Oh, jeez. What's the meta now? What's changed since I've been gone?
Nothing really. Oh man, this rhino died in an awful spot. Oh, I'm gonna have back hunt. I should scout. Oh wow, I got back hunt right there. Look at that big old elephant showing me its butt. You know, let's send a few villies over here. I'm Hades, so I guess it's normal for me to grab an early town center. But yeah, so anyway, on like the 5th hole that we played, we were having probably like a 200-foot approach. So what? Nah, maybe 100 yards to the green off of the fairway. Because we were doing best ball foursome, so 4 people best ball. And it was my first hit where I actually got lift. And lifted it. Got down the fairway, it curved, smacked off a tree, and then stopped like 4 feet from the hole. I felt like a pro using the tree to my advantage. Except that pros don't hit trees. But I was so pumped. And we got a birdie on that hole. We got a birdie. Like a legit birdie. And then it started raining.
By the way,
What?
when you say 100 miles, it means nothing to me.
Not miles.
I don't know what
100 yards.
far.
100 yards is almost 100 meters. Did I say miles?
You did say miles.
Oh, yeah, not 100 miles. Now, that would be a shot.
I was like, that's an impressive hit, bro. You sure you're not professional?
Oh, I'm going to go send a hero up to that.
Okey-doke.
I don't know. I just wanted to see what the graphics looked like, Ultra Noob. Why do I do half the things I do? Oh, okay. Oh.
Why is there lion back? It's not very nice.
This guy's Chronos rushing me, but I'm gonna kill his temple, I think.
And he's gonna hero a single word.
It's worth it to kill the temple.
Yeah, and he's delaying himself and hurting his economy.
Now he's shifting it back. Get out of my town!
Βούλομαι.
Let him know,
Θηρευτής.
bro.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Πάλι. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
Maybe I made a mistake.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα.
Made a mistake.
Λέγε.
Who, you?
Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Now do I risk grabbing a town center? I think I do.
Πρόσεχε.
Βούλομαι. Ναι. Μεταλλεύς.
Nice peasant.
Well, you see, it's on his building, so I should be able to get my town center up.
Ναι. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Am I supposed to go Leto here or not? I don't remember.
You can do Leto if you want.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Oh yeah, look at this.
He's grabbing a TC. Ooh, I should go on
Πρόσταγμα.
allies.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμη. Βρυτό. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βρυτό.
Actually, I need to get my hero out. You love me? Bubble Wrap loves me. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, this pestilence lasted forever. Holy crap. It's just now done.
My old ass didn't work. That's unfortunate.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Let's wall this off just because I can.
Λέγε.
Uh-oh.
What?
Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Θηρευτής. Λέγε.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
I may have
Βούλομαι. Ναι.
may have not been able to get my TC up in time.
Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Oh my goodness.
Μάλιστα.
Yeah, I don't don't think you did.
That's okay.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι.
All right. Do you need? Let me know if sentinels would help you.
That's okay. I'll be okay. I think.
What's
Πρόσταγμα.
That.
okay? All right. Just so you know, as Hades, I really probably won't be able to do a whole lot for assistance. Ooh, all caps lock. I like that.
Yeah, I just really want him to know.
Oh, what's up, Yax? Sorry I missed you. I've got my my new emotes courtesy of you. They're still pending.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
What is Green doing now? Is he grabbing a town center or what?
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Βρυτό. Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι.
Just doing your civic duty.
Μάλιστα.
Well, I appreciated it.
Μάλιστης. Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Λέγε.
I don't know how it's your civic duty, but
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα.
okay, so there's no hole back here. That's cool. Oh, dang it, I'm gonna get so housed right now.
Βούλομαι. Έστω.
Do you need... Okay, you're good. Yeah, if you ever got a spot that you could use
Ναι.
the sentinels, just give me a holla holla. And I would be happy to help. Actually, never mind, I'm just gonna use it over here.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμη.
Careful, Mr.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Λέγε. Ρητόμος.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ρητόμος.
Έτοιμη.
I just really don't want villagers apparently.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Dang it, I'm housed again. I need to lose some units. I'm hearing stuff in my Discord. Is something going on?
I don't know. Maybe they're messaging. Maybe they just.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βρυτόμος. Έτοιμη.
Έτοιμος.
Man, I'm killing this guy.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Λέγε.
Oh
Έτοιμη.
yeah.
Λέγε πρόσταγμα. Θρητής. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα.
Oh, retreat.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Oh, how am I gonna get this? Okay, yeah, I'm getting all sorts of Discord crap. Alright, turn and fight, guys.
I don't know if Mr. Dog's in stream, but thank you for saving me.
Oh, I got idle fills everywhere. I got all these guys trying to... Oh, it's you. Okay. Dang it, I keep getting housed this game! I guess it's a staple on my stream, though, getting housed. My regular viewers know. You know what you guys should do? That's what I need. I need a house icon. So that every time I'm starting to get housed, people can start putting the icon in my chat. Except I don't think it would show up in my little on-screen chat. That's definitely what I need. I like you chasing those units, by the way. Appreciate it. How would I upgrade my units? You know, if Green were smart, what he should be doing is ignoring me and going to the next opponent. I think I might just age up. I have to be careful though, because the one thing about Hades, the units, is that they are very slow. So you kind of almost need to make like random walls to retreat through. Yes, Raven Girl, you did get a sub through him. For example, right now. Oh, I could probably win this fight though. Because really, oh, running too far forward. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about right here.
Πρόσεχε, λέγε. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Της μάχης. Πρόσταγμα.
Why is this guy making Cataspeltes?
Λέγε. Καλώς. Έτοιμος, ναι. Λέγε.
Oh, I don't have plow. Dang it, I didn't.
Πρόσεχε, ναι, ναι. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Καλώς. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Oh, dang it, that's the enemy too.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έτοιμο. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι, ναι.
Έτοιμο.
Oh.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμο. Μάχην. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα.
Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Ορθώς. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή.
Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Ορθώς. Εισβολή. Καλώς μάχη.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ναι, βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Ναι. Καλώς.
Oh, green started shooting at my. Well, I need to get just a couple stables actually.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμο. Μάλιστα. Λέγε.
Oh, that's not a good place for that.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Warlords is asking for a gift sub.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς.
Dang it! I worked so hard to get this fortress up.
Πρόσταγμα.
What's purple doing?
Carrying me, man.
He looks like he's sitting idle.
Έτοιμο.
Yeah, we're having a bit of a rough time here.
Έτοιμος. Καλό ρόλο. Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Όρο. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Λέγε. Όρο. Λέγε. Όρο. Ισμάχη. Καλό. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμο. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Βούλομαι.
What?
Έτοιμη.
He's losing his villagers, so I pinged it for him.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε.
Beating satyrs is going to be a little bit of a
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Yeah, things are looking a little grim.
Ναι.
Λέγε.
Yeah.
Ορθώς. Ισμάχη.
I need like earthquake or something. Why don't I just take purple's back town center? This guy's not going to be completely useless.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Μεταλλεύει.
Πρόσεχε. Καλό.
Εισβολή.
Ισμάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμο. Εισβολή.
Ναι. Καλώς.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Μεταλλεύει. Πρόσεχε. Μεταλλεύει.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Έτοιμος. Έστω. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
What's happening in the middle? I think we're losing, man.
I think you're right.
Μάλιστα. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγες. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε, καλώς, εισβολή,
I'm gonna go gold mines.
έτοιμος. Ισμάχη,
Ναι. Εισβολή.
πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι. Ορθός, βούλομαι. Ορθός, όρο. Λέγε,
See? Yeah, there's just way too much siege there. Or buildings. Oh, and he's Hades too, with all both building upgrades. I probably should have like checked before I. Now you got a lot of destroyers whacking away at your town center.
Yeah. Problem is I don't have the gold to repair it.
You need gold? I got some. There you go.
I think maybe we should try for win the next. This one right now. Not looking too.
Έτοιμο.
It's not looking so good. Yeah,
Πρόσταγμα.
I would agree with that. I just at least want to have my
λέγε, όρο.
thing. Oh man, I didn't even get to use him. Alright. Purple is pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, I played pretty bad here as well.
But purple as the pocket should be quite a bit free. He never even got his back town center.
Yeah. I don't know. I lost like 2 villagers early trying to get that town center
Yeah.
because I forgot what the hotkey was to get them to stand their ground. So the Prometheans kept harassing my villagers.
Oh man, Alt plus S, man. Ooh, yeah.
I figured that out, but I figured it out too late.
Ooh, yeah. All right. Well, we probably only get one more game here. Why is AoE 2 so much more popular? Well, really, it's a better game. It's a more of a core RTS game where it's a lot more skill-based. AOT or AOM, but even leading into AOT with the onset of auto queue and classical age town centers, god powers. It's kind of more of a gimmick RTS league in a way, whereas AOC is all about it's just a lot of mechanics and more so actual like RTS skill. So it's always kind of been more popular because of that. It's more your classic. I mean, and it's Age of Empires too, which was huge when it came out. And Age of Mythology was always kind of like the redheaded stepchild to the Age of series. No offense if you are a redheaded stepchild, but it's kind of the the child that a lot of Age of Empires fans didn't want. So it never quite had the numbers. And then moving on to that, you also have a few very, very wealthy individuals who have poured crazy amounts of... Yeah, the game sound, it depends on... Some people say it's fine, others don't. I think it kind of depends on each person. But there's a couple people that donate crazy amounts of money to the Age of Empires 2 community, to the point, I mean, we're talking like $30,000 tournaments, stuff like that. So that also helps. And along all, you combine all that together, it gets more support from Microsoft. For example, it's coming out with a definitive edition in just a couple months. So it's it's just, and as Nick said, it is a lot more user friendly. Like the problem with like Age of Mythology, the original, is it's kind of incompatible with a lot of people who have Windows 10. And also the new version, the extended edition, is really poorly optimized to the point where like computers that really should be able to play it can't. But Age of Empires 2, anything can run Age of Empires 2. AoE 3, yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't say it was a flop. I mean, now it has a bigger community than Age of Mythology. But compared to Age of Empires 2, yes, it flopped. Oh, what god, guys? So I did Greek. I only have time for one more game. But yeah, Age of Empires 3, I played it when it first came out back in 2006. I enjoyed it, but AoE 3, it was a little bit different. Because you had all the Age of Empires 2 people who tried it, and it wasn't Age of Empires 2, so they didn't like it. You had the Age of Mythology people who tried it, and it wasn't Age of Mythology, so they didn't really like it. Everybody kind of went back for the most part to the games that they had been playing. So it's not like Age of Empires 3 really benefited a whole lot. And yes, they did expand it too. So you had one expansion a year later, and then another the next one. The card system was very weird. I didn't have a problem with the cards, but what I didn't like was being able to send units, and I also didn't like that you would train 5 units at a time, because it was more of just like, it's almost like a little bit of a deck game in a way, where you're just sending units, and if you send your units in the right order, you beat your opponent. And it was less of actual like gameplay micro or skill. It was more of like macro and like deck management, which over time came to be pretty annoying. I also didn't like how, I mean, keeping it thematically, ranged units. There's so many ranged units in the game, to the point where hand attack units really were more of like a niche. Everything is ranged. I mean, range versus range. And Nikan just tipped $20. Man. Well, I appreciate the tip, Nikan. Yeah, you just watched me lose, and then I get $20. But yeah, I enjoyed it. What you got to say, Wiz? What are you trying to say, Wiz?
At this rate, you could host your own. You could host your own $30,000 tournament.
Yes, if I keep getting these tips, I'll have my own $30,000 tournament. But no, seriously, Nikan, I do appreciate the tip. It's pretty cool being able to stream and getting tips, and then in the morning, when my wife wakes, how would I get hunting dogs though? Holy crap! This talk about Age of Empires 3 has distracted me. You wish you could get AOM source code. Yeah, I don't think that's available. But yeah, Age of Empires 3, it was cool. I really had some of the most fun playing it though, because my clan back then, we actually had a pretty solid boy, I can't find anything to convert. We had a solid roster, and we did really well for a couple years in RTS League. But then I went to college, and every time I'd come back, there'd be a new expansion, and I'd have like the summer to learn the new expansion, and I just kept falling further and further behind everybody else. Pedrog with the Poseidon emotes in the chat. Isn't AoE 4 coming out next year? I believe it is, yes. Will it be good? I don't know, but I'm gonna get housed. This is the problem. I try to talk and play. When I talk, oh, dang it. Well, I guess I'm not gonna get housed if I lose a bill to this stupid rhino. Talking and playing results in severely less skill playing. They're still saying that it's coming out next year, but yeah, there's nothing that has been like updated with it. Probably should have used Vision, because I'm not getting much right now. This map is too big, really, to classical push. And I'm not seeing the food that can really sustain it. I mean, man. Like, there's no hunt anywhere that I am finding forward. It's like it almost is a bugged watering hole where none of the hunt spawned. Oh well. I found some zebras. I need to age up so I can do set things. What are you doing, Wiz? Here's some water buffalo.
Make it some Herser. I got Loki.
Oh, you're Loki? Okay. Yeah, Dutch, that was always the same. And yeah, Age of Empires 3 tried to do like too much. Like every civ was so unique. I don't know, it was almost like a bit of an overload. You played the Russians. Yeah, and they made like 15 units at a time. Which was also like really weird. No, but okay. I mean, theoretically, Ultra Noob, look at all of this I scouted in the middle, and I didn't find anything worth converting. You're right, the scouting wasn't exactly spectacular. But I would have expected to find my hunt faster than what I did. I might just do 3 town centers. Yeah, I scouted. Look at all this. You're just trying to be difficult. Oh, I got that town center. Okay, I'm grabbing a bunch of town centers, Wiz. But I assure you, I'm not gonna find my the water buffalo in the blanks over by me. I think Ultra Noob is just trying to troll me. I shall not be trolled. Are you really 2 town centering as Loki Wiz?
So exactly looked like the correct transition.
That's Pharaoh can't even.
Also, I cannot find where this guy is.
What are you looking for?
where they're hunting.
Antio, in
I don't know.
Oh, I'm next to the rat.
Do 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 do. I guess I could.
Entio, in wedge. Entio. Enito, Entio. In wedge. Entio.
You saw a hot chick at the gym today. Ooh.
in a giraffe.
And how did that go for you?
In wedge. You, Entio.
You need a tip? Talk to her, man. Maybe she's like, I saw a hot guy at the gym today. You never know. Never know. Let's go up with Sekhmet because I love Sekhmet.
In a giraffe.
Okay.
Enito. Ayo refer. Gerek. Ro en Yawet. And which.
You want me to give you tips though, right after you finish like absolutely shredding my gameplay? You hear this guy, Wiz? Should you spank her ass when you see her tomorrow? Yes, when she's running on the elliptical or whatever it is she uses, spank her.
Gerek. You refer.
See how it goes for you. She'll definitely know you're interested at that point.
I suspect that tip might not work too well. Good luck with it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's always how your mother taught you to treat women. What is this?
I don't know.
You a year.
How'd I get all my eco upgrades too, huh? Including Shadoof or Shadoof or Shadow Platter. Oh, look at that there. Let's do double mid goal. Never expected. What's up, Crank? How about I make a Marquette? Skinny cop from Illinois. Hey, when the guys see me showing up, they know it's time for business. Why am I making double Migdol anyway? Question of the day. Why don't you eat that crap?
You a year. In a giraffe.
This attack didn't work for this dude, by the way. Huh? Well, this guy tried to do a a rush, but it didn't work.
Unfortunately.
How come I have this much food and I got a giraffe right back behind my butt? Hello, giraffes. Ooh, what's this relic? Oh.
Into you.
Grig. EU refer. UI air. Tayo.
Energy UAE.
Grig. Ak. UI air.
Because, Chemo, otherwise every single person like you would pick their favorite patch versions. Hey, good night, man. Know what I mean?
Into you. Image erect.
Where's this?
Finito.
Look at this awfully manipulated.
Into you. And wedge. Here at you.
Where? How many priests do I need? And why don't I have plow for this rain?
Grig. Air. EU refer.
Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Image erect. Into you. Erect. And wedge.
Oh yeah, use that. Do you need help down here? What's going on with this thing down here? We doing okay? I got bone bow, man.
Enwich.
I'm ready.
Finito. Air.
Energy rack. Tayo.
Into you.
Yeah, bone bow is awesome. The problem right now is my ridiculous number of my priests here that I do not need.
Energy rack. Refer.
UI air.
Into you.
Never. I don't know why Claymore used his citadel on the forward thing. Are you distracting me? No, not really.
EU refer. Tayo. Air.
You making dirty jokes in the chat or something?
Energy rack. UAE.
Meteor, how we doing? It looks like we're doing pretty good. Wiz, are you there?
Energy rack.
I'm just saying because you're making strange noises with your mic. Yeah.
Grig. Enwich.
UAE.
Grig.
Alright, I'm not quite going to be able to hold this because I ran out of bills doing things useful.
UI air.
Into you.
I have idle bills everywhere, Wiz.
Up, up. Rig.
Oh, I forgot my second. How have I played this game this long and I still forget useful things? So tell me if you have a good place to use Meteor on. Can you do that?
I'm gonna have to try villagers.
I do sometimes, depending on the place. Get the discount. It just depends. Each place is different.
Rig. Fire.
Firemen usually get the same. It's typically called like first responder discount.
Rig.
In wedge. In wedge.
Dang it. Give me some more food.
Direct.
Would be in,
I can't hear you. You're kind of cutting in and out. I almost cast Meteor in my town center trying to use Citadel on it.
In which tile?
Maybe use your God power for extra pop. Yeah, you know, I was thinking of that.
Rig. Fire. In which
Do you need help?
yes.
I took too long to kill my guy, my bad.
Rig.
I'll be able to shift a whole bunch of siege or crap down in a sec. Maybe. Do you need resources?
Yeah.
Rig. Tile. Rig.
Ooh, man, if you're gonna lose your back town center, it's gonna suck.
Going to lose all the friends in it.
In which tile?
Definitely should have been ready for this rag, but I very much wish.
Dang it. Too slow.
Rig. Rig. Tile repair.
I'm not so sure about all this.
wedge.
Tayo.
Into you. U-E-R. U-E-R. Into
Tayo.
you.
You are
Girl.
here.
At you.
In what?
Into you. Gary. Into you.
You are here. You are
Into
here.
you. Into you. At you. Gary.
Into. Aya.
Yeah.
What? Until.
Yeah, I just took too long for this. Well, thanks, Warlords.
In wedge. In wedge.
Aya.
In a gira. Erifier.
I just took way too long to get this forward. In fact, I haven't even gotten it yet.
In wedge.
Rig. Tayo.
In wedge.
Hey, I'll turn the tide here.
Into you.
Healing spring.
Gary.
You are here.
In what?
Girl. In wedge. In wedge.
Well, somehow I got the town center.
Into you. Into you. Into you. At you. In wedge. Into you. Into
Alrighty. Ooh, yeah, I could have shifted. There's a lot of stuff I could have done. I was way too slow there. Yeah, once you're right. Once he's eyes. So, all right, well, we'll play. What time is it? I took a nap today. We'll play one more game, and then we'll be done.
I will observe from the stream.
Observe the stream. Okay. Yeah, it's too late now, guys. Good idea, though, my friends. But I was too slow. I should have been able to push through there. The problem is I was too heavy on pure chariots for too long, so I couldn't kill his catapults very quickly. I needed to get a couple barracks for spearmen to run in and kill the catapults. Because if I can kill this, then I can kind of start moving down to the bottom side. But the bottom side lost before I could win the top, so I could have won. Needed to win faster. See you, Wiz.
See ya.
So we'll have one more. Huh?
Can explain the GMT in the Discord as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Mario noise. Blossom Goose, good night. I should probably sleep too, but we can play one more game. 12:35 bedtime, 12:40. I took a nap. We could figure it out. We'll be all right. But yeah, have a good night, Wiz. Oh. Sigma, you should have told me that like 20 minutes before to have me think about it and put it in. Who are all these people showing up here? We're going to get like a 4v4 or what? Son of Osiris. Yeah. What did I miss in the chat? So, Ultra Noob is going to slap some girl's butt at work. Or no, at the gym. Start the elephant upgrade, saying it was too slow. Chemo want to know why he can't pick his own the patch. Yeah, Yax did a bunch of gifted subscriptions the other day. So we had about 25 people. I have a good place to use Meteor on. Everybody's been talking about Area 51. Usually, Ultra Noob, you get more discounts at places for being military than you do for being a first responder. But there are some that do it at at the same rate, but more military is common. Oh, everybody's leaving. I don't know if we'll have enough for one more game here. Red Vans, you get me for one last game. Hopefully, we can start it soon. Kind of a shorter stream. I started later because I thought I'd be playing 2v2 tournament game an hour and a half ago, but I guess the other people don't understand how GMT works, so they're it's all in the eye of the beholder, Chemo. You play Egyptian, so you're biased towards Egyptians. Now, Hades, Kronos has some Loki Rush. Kronos has some uses, but the problem with the maps, there's just some gods that just aren't going to be very good in some maps. I mean, unless the gods themselves are completely changed. So there's never going to be perfect balance, which is, I think, what people think can happen. But the game can never be perfectly balanced. But Kronos probably isn't better, no patch, because Atlantean Kronos is much worse overall. Like if you're playing Kronos, it's just, it's rough. There's not, yeah, it does. No, I mean, I agree. I would like to get the, I would like to get the map amounts, get another water map in, but the problem is anytime a new water map is introduced into the patch, people just save it. So what's the point in adding a new water map if people are just going to save the new water map? So, you know, as the community has voted that they don't like water maps. So anytime a new water map is added to the map pool, it does not get played. So can't help that. Because yes, there should be one more water map. But people always save them. Because really by the time like Nile Delta was updated several times, it was actually a pretty good map, but it had some issues when it was first released, so players didn't like it, and they got in the habit of starting to save it, and then once it finally got updated to being pretty solid, nobody wanted to play it. Highland is good. The problem, I mean, it's slanted towards certain gods too when you really think about it. The problem with Highland was always, you know, if the side on the left had more access to fish than the side on the right, whoever happened to go left would have the advantage. And then you also had the fact that Set could win every side of the water, so that you know, or like Zeus. Now there's been some things to fix that, but I think even if Highland's brought back and the water is somehow manipulated to be completely fair, you're going to still see certain gods are a lot better on it just because of how Highland is designed. I mean, just the way the game is, some gods just have better bonuses, and there's really nothing that can be done outside of like completely changing how the gods work. Like Zeus is just so strong just because of all the bonuses that he gets that are I mean, anything that gets a speed bonus is better. Like the Uranos, like the 10% speed bonus is basically the only thing that makes Uranos good. But you can't take that away because that's Uranos. I mean, without the speed bonus, Uranos is almost really nothing. So when it comes to balancing, you can't really balance everything because then you just end up in a game where everything's pretty much the same. As Red Vantage is kind of saying, like, just the way the game's designed. I mean, you have a random map pool that has completely different maps. Like, if it were Age of Empires 2, it's like completely different game style, where it really isn't balanced, but people don't mind because they will pick, like, they specifically pick certain maps. Like, you don't have a random map playset that people routinely play in Age of Empires 2, which is really what this game was based on. It's just that from going from Age of Empires 2 to Age of Mythology, they introduced the random map set into the random map pool. And that just threw a wrench into everything, because you could have a god that's good at one map, but bad at all the rest, and then that god becomes bad. But StarCraft 2 is perfectly balanced. Doesn't it have the same map every game? Essentially? I mean, I'm not really very... Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but that's why they can do that. It's because it's the same map, right? I mean, the gods aren't unplayable, though. It's not to the point where these gods are just bad. Just when you take it in an individual top player comparison, you're going to have a few things that just are going to be better. And why is Ra disadvantaged in water mat with 2 useless god powers? Yes, but how are you going to change that? I mean, you can make it back to the original where shifting... Oh, what god do we want? You can make it back to the original, but then you have a shifting sands that you can absolutely massacre every other god with on every map, and then it becomes a huge power swing. I mean, Ra is fine. But again, it goes down to the map set. Ra is good on like 9 of 12 of the maps. Does anybody have a god choice for me? Everybody plays Ra, though. Like, it's always 1v1 Ra. Maybe struggles a little bit against Uranos. Uranos? I'm not going to play Uranos. Gaia? We'll do Gaia. Gaia will be for the last game. I mean, you're the only person that comes to me and says Ra is underpowered, and coincidentally, you're also a Ra main. So, you're entitled to your opinions, but Chemo, your opinions are very... I think they're very... Triple Thor. Very subjective. Very biased. So I really don't take what you say very seriously because you're just so biased, in my opinion. Maybe you're not, but it seems like you are. Oh, how would I build a dock, though? I mean, sure, based on this game, you can say nobody plays Ra and that Thor is super popular. I can't do... I better not use Gaia Forest next to my town center. But in every chat, you come in with the same thing. And it's just repetitive. And I guess we'll just at some point have to agree to disagree. I really should have used my forest down here. I mean, I've already accepted that fact. You'll just have to accept it, that Ra isn't going to get buffed. Hope they've 3 Tides Forest Fire on you. How would I build a town center, though? Then just don't play Ra, man. I mean, if you can't adjust, then yes, play a different god. But Ra is still very solid. Is Ra as strong as he was before? No. Is Ra maybe you could say weak on Medit, one map in the game? Yeah, I would agree with that. Medit is not Ra's best. For sure. But there's no sense in changing a god power for one map that will affect every other map in every other matchup. Well, there's no real point in scouting who I'm against because I know I'm against a Thor. Gaia's pretty solid on Midgard. Oh, more fish. Alrighty, so we'll do kind of like a well, more so of a water push early into kind of a semi-land rush. I mean, Kima, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree, because anything I say you just kind of dismiss and then you continue with your biased opinions. Again, there's no problem with having opinions, but at this point, why bother, like, trying to discuss it? Because it's the same thing every stream, man. I have to win or you'll unsub. Dang it. I need to see where I want to build my next forward dock. I guess we'll start off with here. Yeah, I guess he does feel compelled to convince me, but it's not gonna quite happen. I hate to say it. I'm building another dock way up here. It's probably a mistake. Okay, Oceanus. Eat. Oh, come on. Why can't I use it? Yes! You didn't give me explanations. You gave me your biased opinion. Now the problem is my thing is like useless, but oh well. Oh, where's my healing lady? And you said disadvantage on water map. He's only disadvantaged on one map, and that's Medit. Ooh.
Skopos. Yuji. Skopos.
I want to finish that last boat off.
Yuji.
Skoposo, es los intum.
Skopos. Skopos. Burek. Burek. Skopos. Skopos.
Okay, these guys aren't paying attention.
Skopos. Skopos. Yuji.
Which I enjoy.
Burek. Yuji. Yuji.
Okay, at least I have...
Skoposo, es los.
Did I lose a vill or what?
Burek, mos intum. Mos intum. Yuji. Also,
Skopos.
I look depressed. No, I'm good, man.
Yuji.
Are we gonna see another forest fire over here?
Skoposo, mos intum. Also, mos intum.
Skopos.
Yuji.
Burek.
Herr Jos intum.
Maybe.
Mak, mos intum.
Burek. Burek.
Always try to use the carnivore to where they will have to, like, behind them.
Skopos. Skopos. Yuji.
How'd I upgrade that?
Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Burek. Skopos. Burek. Yuji. Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Burek.
Why are you shooting my thing on the land?
Yuji. 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 Yuji.
Mm, oh,
Yuji. Yuji. Skopos. Skopos. Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Skopos. Burek. Skopos. Skopos. Burek. Burek. Skopos. Burek. Burek.
Mos intum. Also, mak, dia.
Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
alright, let's fight.
Burek. 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 Skopos. Yuji. Burek.
Yuji. Skopos intum. Herr Jos. Also, es lost.
Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Burek. Burek.
Burek.
Yuji.
Okay, cool. Killed that thing.
Yuji.
Let's grab my town center, huh? There we go.
Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Skopos.
How would I build a dock down here too?
Also, Yuji.
Maybe how? Oh, whoa!
Yuji.
Losing a little bit of.
Yuji. Also,
Yeah, I should have built this dock sooner.
Yuji.
Skopos.
Burek. Skopos. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. 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 Burek. Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji.
Let's build another town center too.
Yuji.
Burek. Herr Jos. Es lost.
And an armory.
Skopos. Skopos. Burek. Skopos. Skopos, skopos, skopos. Burek. Mat. Yuji,
Do 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 do.
Burek. Yuji,
Kepjos.
skopos. Burek,
Skopos.
burek. Burek. Skopos. Skopos.
Skopos.
Skopos. Skopos. Yuji, Yuji. Burek, Yuji, Yuji.
This isn't really a very good fight for me.
Skopos. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Skopos.
Especially not when I'm not really paying attention.
Burek.
It's really at this point, what's the point anyway?
Kepjos.
Osto.
Kepjos.
Burek.
Yuji. Esh lost. Yuji. Esh lost. Burek. Yuji.
Yuji.
So I should just raid him
Kepjos.
while he's raiding my boats.
Skopos. Yuji.
Because his boats can only be in one spot anyway at a time.
Yuji. Osto. Diat.
Skopos.
Yuji. Esh lost. Yuji. Kepjos. Mak. Yuji. Intum. Yuji.
Skopos. Yuji.
And I really don't have that much boats anyway, so I shouldn't really have bothered.
Kepjos. Mak. Mak. Esh lost.
Burek.
Burek. Also.
Skopos. Burek.
Because really, what's the point of fighting over like 6 fish? Like,
Skopos.
it really doesn't give that any. Master Freedom laying down some very biblical chat. Oh man, people are going to be people.
Yuji.
Snicklyweed. I'm playing somebody named Snicklyweed? What's this?
Skopos. Esh lost.
Bur. Must.
Skopos. Lost. Esh lost. Esh lost.
Snicklyweed doesn't even have a town center yet. Gladiator Hero is up. Look at this!
Skopos. Yuji. Most Yuji.
Run away!
Yuji. Burek. Yuji.
We're kind of winning this game pretty handily.
Yuji.
Yuji. Mak. Mak.
Why did I build so many counter barracks?
Burek. Burek. Yuji.
Why do I not have much gold coming in? Because I have very few gold miners, I think would probably be the answer.
Kepjos. Lost. Mak.
How can I get them all? Because that's one of Gaia's abilities, is that Gaia's Eco Guild works like, look at this. See how long before he notices? Oh, he noticed. Gaia's Eco Guild works like the Thor Armory.
Burek. Yuji. Esh lost. Yuji. Burek. Skopos.
One battle board will like kill everything. I like my Cataspeltes against the non.
Yuji. Esh lost.
He's a long-term subscriber. Who is? Snicklyweed is?
Skopos. Burek. Burek. Yuji. Burek.
Is he? Oh, is that Snick? Oh man, me and my subscriber been going toe to toe here.
Burek. Yuji.
Bur.
Skopos.
Yuji.
Yeah, I always let people win anyway. It might look like that.
Also. Mak. Esh lost.
What relic we got? Cheaper armory relics. What do we got? Okay. Oh. He used shockwave on the hero. Well, that vortex maybe won't be so great, I guess.
Burek. Yuji.
Oh, is Snickly going for a reg too?
Burek. Skopos. Esh lost.
I don't know. I guess you're right. The fact that you've only played Raw 3 times proves that you're right. VS Ra. Oh, VS Ra. Yeah, that proves you're right. Oh man, this reg actually could really screw things up. Except red is so far behind.
Gobos, Yuji, Mos Intum, Eschlos,
Herr Joes. Yuji.
Herr Joes, Eschlos,
Gobos. Muck.
You probably really did spend like the last 5 minutes while you were quiet looking through all of your
Burek, also,
game histories.
Burek, Muck,
Herr Joes.
Herr Joes, Burek, Eschlost, Yuji,
Okay, this is a lot of units here.
Eschlost, Diat,
He's pinging that like I haven't noticed that I've got a rag in my face. Dang it, thanks for pinging me, man. I wouldn't have known without.
Burek, Muck, Eschlos, Mos Intum, Herr Joes, Yuji, also, Mos Intum,
Oh, Cold Zera used flaming weapons, didn't he?
Burek, Eschlos,
Oh, dang it. I lost all my bills here.
Osos, Eschlos, Diat, Yuji, Herr Joes, Muck, Yuji, Eschlos,
What is green doing? Okay, let's come down here.
Gobos,
That should be good, actually.
Herr Joes, Eschlos,
This is like the worst use of Vortex I've seen.
also, Eschlos,
Alright, I guess.
also, Yuji, also, Burek, Diat,
Okay, now blue comes in with all his army after using Vortex on it. Alrighty, what do we got going on here? A bunch of trees down. I mean, Kimo, you do also have to accept the fact that you play a very dead game.
Eschlos,
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, flame broil those throwing axemen. Oh, everybody's here now. Look at this, it's a big party. Oh, Snickley's gonna be Reagan too. Oh man, oh this guy. Okay, that's why I grab my town center here. Alrighty. Forward march. What's going on up here? Okay. Yeah, Chemo is headed that way.
Herr Joes,
I want to convert this fire giant here. Thank you. Then I can fry a lot of these axemen. Oh man.
Yuji, Eschlos, Mos Intum,
Most
I lost a... Oh, my house is down there. Another rag. Are we gonna have 3 rags this game?
Most intel.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna have much of a rag. How about I get my armory upgrade so it'll help against rag though? Rags the riches. You guys. I mean, like at this point I have my building upgrades. Not really too concerned. I can even get my building HP upgrade too as well. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Though, blue is actually in some problems here too, but I don't think they have enough. But see, rank doesn't really mean your opinion is of any more value. In fact, I would argue in some ways this actually makes it... I mean, it's just you're so biased. How would I build another house? He's retreating and he's used flaming weapons. Come on, subscriber, show the viewers how to play. Not retreat with flaming weapons. I don't know why you complain, because I don't listen to what you say. We have reached the point of realization. What are you complaining for? Yeah, does he not have armory upgrades? Yeah, that's why. Yeah, no armory upgrades. Then just play raw. That's all you gotta do. Then place that. Man. Oh man, I got lots of eco. Ooh, how do I age up? Let's do implode. This game is kind of like dragging on a while. But it's about to strange by my rude. Alright, let's go. Oh, the fire giant. Oh yes, I can convert another one. Get the... Yeah! I mean, just accept that the game's balance will never be perfect. How would I build my market just a little bit better? I always, when I watch streams, I always say, yeah, build your market better, and mine is not too good. Okay, well, Snicklyweed is, I think about to fall apart, because he's used his rag. Man, look at these vills pounding this town center down. Yeah, I'll say my vills. Snicklyweed is Snickly dead. Yes, he is. Where can I use implode? Since they all used, look at my resources. Since they all use reg, there's nothing to implode upon. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, upgrade my trade here, guys. Where should I implode? What shall I implode? Where shall I implode? I need to use implode somewhere. Dang it, I didn't get to use implode. Alright, well that ends it for this. The triple rank. Triple rag. Yeah, no implode. I should just use it on myself, just so we can watch it. Purple's rag was the only one that was like really like that effective. Snicklyweed's problem is Snicklyweed. It was not enough town centers early. When did he get his? Yeah, he didn't get his second town center till 1630. Yeah, Fish on Midgard isn't going to be very good. So, I mean, actually, this here is actually pretty solid, but otherwise, 3v3 Midgard isn't that great. Well, you can't choose it. I already said is because then everybody would be picking their own version. We'd have like 6 different versions of. Yeah, you did go too heavy water. 6 different versions of the patch being used because everybody would pick the one that their god would be best at. Yeah, too heavy on water. There needs to be some sort of consistency. But anyway, I will do something I rarely do. This will make me feel a lot better. Yeah, I even fought too hard